Hello, beauty. This is Jennifer Schmid coming in as Divinely Jennifer. And it is hard to believe that it has been almost a year since my transformational and divinely inspired interview with astrology icon Pam Gregory. An interview that catapulted me into a world of service through the language of the cosmos. In the busy weeks that followed the interview, I learned so many important lessons. One, astrology readings have the potential to touch our hearts deeply because they validate what we know in our soul to be innately true about ourselves, our gifts, and our medicine in the world. Two, astrology readings can be overwhelming for both the giver and the recipient because of the sheer amount of information that is communicated. Three, while incredibly valuable, an astrology reading can also leave us a little disoriented as we assimilate the information and wonder how to implement it practically. Four, understanding our natal chart and divine astrological blueprint can give us important tools while also supporting our natural rhythms. So it gives us these important tools to integrate the wholeness of who we are. And all of that then leads to supporting our health and well-being. But being out of sync with our natural rhythm is exhausting. Five, an astrology reading can be a beautiful energetic exchange between two souls on their life's journey, more so when the recipient of the reading receives consistent support and guidance in the weeks and months after the reading. Once we open Pandora's box into the magic of who we are in this life, it can be impossible to go back to the status quo, and that can be really challenging. These lessons and more are why I've started focusing my time and energy on offering more integrative astrology and health programs and packages versus one-off readings. These programs offer us so much more spaciousness to work together in a gentle rhythm of ease and flow. Beauty, it's time to let you know that I am phasing out the one-off readings for good. These one-off readings, right? Where you book a reading, you have the reading, and then you ride off into the sunset. And instead, I'm creating more holistic offerings for transformation and healing. But don't panic. I've got your back. Keep watching. The times right now are really uncertain. The astrology for the next 4 months certainly has my attention. In fact, the more I look at it and study it, I would say that the astrology for the rest of 22 is even more intense than it was at the beginning of 2022. So all of that time in January, February, March, this is going to be way more intense. And that's saying a lot. We're going to be pulled in every direction and feeling stuck at the same time. Life is going to at times look like, those time-lapse videos of a bad traffic jam. While at other points, we're going to feel like we're, dodging cosmic bullets. Holding steadfast to our inner truths and outer rhythms is going to be critical to our evolution as individuals and to the evolution of the collective. Therefore, as I phase out offering these one-off astrology readings in the old traditional style, I want to offer you one last opportunity to book an astrology and health reading with me. After September 25th, 2022, these kinds of readings will no longer be available as I focus on offering readings as part of more intensive and integrative platforms. So after September 25th, you'll be able to book a Q&A session with me, but it's going to be a much different format. It's not going to be in a traditional format, and it's not going to be for people who haven't had a reading with me yet. So if you haven't had a reading with me yet and you really want one, or if you have had a reading and you want one more, this is your time to book it. So when you book a reading with me before September 25th, you will get one, a 75 or 100-minute astrology and health reading where we explore where you are on your soul's path, your natural rhythms as indicated by your chart, and they're there, trust me, and how to support these rhythms naturally, and how to show up for what the world and the astrology are asking of you in the coming months. And it's going to be asking a lot of all of us. You'll also get, this is where things get different, a 20-minute follow-up Q&A session around 4 to 6 weeks after the reading, where you can ask questions about the reading and share what has arisen for you since and how that might show up in the future, etc. So this 20-minute follow-up Q&A is included in the cost of your reading. And then also the cost of your reading can be applied to any of my programs that you join within 60 days of your reading. So if you have a reading on October 4th and you decide on October 8th that you want to join the Eclipse Intensive, then that whatever you paid for the reading will be included in, or it'll be subtracted from the cost of the intensive. So you can book a reading with me at www.divinelyjennifer.com/sessions. Of course, I'll post that below. And please note, there will be a limited number of appointments available. I'm only one me, and I really want to make sure that everyone is getting just the most incredible value from these readings. So there's just a limited number of slots available each week. And then once the curtain closes on September 25th, that's going to be it. Beauty, our world is seemingly in chaos right now, but the cosmos and Mother Earth know better. Let me support you in who you are and how you are moving through the world at these times so that you can thrive as your best and whole self. You deserve nothing less. I love you. Let me know if you have any questions or need any more info or have any trouble booking a reading. I love you.